This man with the Hitler stash is America's most notorious double agent who managed to fool the CIA for nearly a decade. America's biggest intelligence nightmare wasn't a foreign spy. He was one of their own, sitting inside their own headquarters, trusted with the deepest secrets of the Cold War. Aldrich Ames, a senior CIA officer, chief of counterintelligence for the Soviet division and the single most damaging double agent the US intelligence community has ever known. Ames wasn't recruited by the Soviets. He walked into their embassy himself. In 1985, at the height of the Cold War, he hand-delivered CIA secrets to the KGB, which was the Soviet Union's main intelligence agency, and asked for money. Vodka, arrogance, and greed drove him. He believed the spy game was a sham and he wanted to beat it. And then he went all in. Afraid one of the CIA's Russian assets might expose him, Ames chose betrayal on an industrial scale. He handed over the names of almost every Soviet spy working for the US. A 6-pound stack of documents, decades of intelligence wiped out in one move. The consequences were deadly. At least 10 US assets were arrested and executed by the KGB. America's entire intelligence network inside the Soviet Union collapsed. Disinformation filled the gap, and for years, US policy was shaped by lies fed through double agents. What makes Ames truly chilling is how long he got away with it. Nearly a decade, despite obvious red flags. Chronic alcoholism, classified files left on trains, and suddenly a CIA officer paying lavishly bizarre amounts of cash for luxury cars and a mansion. Internal warnings were ignored, investigations stalled, the system failed upward. He was finally arrested in 1994, pleaded guilty, and was sentenced to life in prison. His wife, who spent the blood money, went to jail too. Ames never showed remorse. He called American espionage a self-serving illusion and said he had already sentenced himself to a living death. Aldrich Ames proved that the most dangerous enemy is sometimes right under your nose. He passed away on 5th January 2026 at the age of 84.
More.